I am out here for another day of practice, but the situation is different today. I'm not using my motion controller. I'm using my trusty stick controller. I'm testing out the DJI goggles. I got them in the mail yesterday. I put them on my face and they feel wonderful. They feel so much more comfortable. Of course, the vision is amazing as usual. So were the old ones, but the old ones weren't comfortable. These are. So excited to have these and excited to be using them. Had some good flying. I don't know about the flying comparison between, let's see, comparing this and the motion controller. Um, I don't know, man. It's weird because that motion controller, it's like it puts it into FPV mode, and what you can do with the gimbal is just seems like so much more than what you do on this. So the gimbal's amazing, but and the plane is amazing. The Air 3 is amazing, but it just seems like that gimbal uh, is just stationary. Of course, it's balanced out depending on what the plane is doing, but it just seems like that gimbal only points where you point the plane. And that's not the case with the motion controller. With the motion controller, I can be going that way, but looking that way, or any other version of that. I could be going that way and looking that way. Um, it's pretty cool. The image, the situations that you can capture, it just seems like you're limited with this. Unless there's something that I am just missing, because, I'll be honest with you, I'm new to the game. I'm still learning every day. And, initially I loved this and I didn't like the thought of the motion controller, but I've monkeyed with that. I've flown the motion controller about, I don't know, about 4 times. And we're talking about the Motion 2, the DJI Motion 2. I don't have the 3 yet, but I'm about to have the 3 tomorrow. Anyway, initially I didn't like the motion controller, uh, but now jumping from that to this, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, this is very reliable and it's good. It works great. It's just you're limited in the camera photography and what you can capture on video, the angles. It's going to look different. I haven't reviewed this footage, but when I get home, I'm excited to do that. But I just know that it's not going to be as FPV-like as the motion controller. Now, this is the Air 3. It is an amazing drone, but it ain't no FPV. But with the motion controller, you have FPV mode, so it's just a lot more like that. I'm building a real, true FPV, and I'm learning how to fly it. Every day, I spend no less than an hour on the simulator. I don't know, I probably got about 40 hours, and I tell you, I got a long way to go. I am rough around the edges on that remote. It's very similar to this. You know, it works the same way, the sticks, but the controls are input differently. This, it almost flies itself. You know, if I lock it if I turn it on, it locks onto satellite, and it'll just hold its position in time and space until I do something with it. You know, I can make it go up, down, left, right, spin. I can control the camera. But when I let off these sticks, it just stays right there, level, perfectly level and still until I give it another command, you know? So this is almost a dream, you know? It's almost like a dream. A real FPV though, you're constantly on the sticks. You let go of the sticks and it just, beep, you know, depending on where it is in the atmosphere. But if you're at some altitude, it's just gonna drop. But if you're down low and you let it, it's just gonna fall out of the air. So very different, very different. Of course, you know, what I was just complaining about, the fact that I couldn't make this do some of the things that, you know, I've been training to do, and um, the other controller can at least make it seem like it's doing. Um, the FPV does all that magic. Of course, you have to have the skill to make it do that, but I'm working on it. That takes time. Tell you, that was amazing. We just had the most fun flight. I came out here, I don't know, about an hour and a half before sunset, so plenty of daylight, and it just felt great out here.